Hello! Welcome to our tutorial for our virtual learning system, or more commonly known as our VLS. Hi, my name is Ma'am Kay and I will be your instructor for today. I hope everyone is ready to listen attentively and please take down notes if you feel necessary. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, to access our VLS account, let's go to the website vls.northvalleycollege.edu.ph and click enter, which will lead you to our login page where it will ask you for your username and your password. For the information of everyone, your username and password will be given to you by your department coordinators. Therefore, it also goes without saying that since each username and password is unique, you are not allowed to share them to anyone, not even your family members, and especially not your classmates. Sharing of your usernames and passwords is a big no-no. Let's go ahead and enter our username and password. Click Login. Now this is your own personal VLS homepage. You can click on My Courses right here. Click on the drop-down arrow, which will show you your course subjects. Now, Juan de la Cruz, our account, is enrolled in Introduction to Radiologic Technology with Healthcare. If you click on that one, that will lead you to your subject. Or another way to do that is to go to your dashboard right here, which will show you all your courses, the ones that you are enrolled in, and the ones that you have recently accessed. So let's go ahead and click on our subject. This is a sample of a course subject. Let's analyze and discover each part, especially the ones that will be most useful to you as students. In general, all subjects will be following a similar format as our class here. Okay, let's start looking at the leftmost portion. If you click here in the participants, you will be able to see your classmates and your teachers who are enrolled in the course, as well as when they last opened the course. Right? In grades, you can see here how you were graded on your assignments or on your quizzes, as well as if there's any feedback from your teachers. Now let's go back to the main page where we will see the body of the subject course. Now here in the description area, you will be able to read what the course is all about, as well as the learning outcomes, which will tell you what you should expect to be able to know at the end of your course. This part refers to the announcements that your teacher may post, so it pays to check them every once in a while. Like for this one, there is an announcement regarding the taking or answering of the formative assessment. Of course, the usage of announcement varies from teacher to teacher, but as students, it's your responsibility to check for time to time any announcements that will be made. And below that, here, this is actually a chat option here in VLS. Some teachers may prefer other messaging platforms like Messenger, Telegram, or Viber. However, you may also access the chat here for any subject-related inquiry or chats, as you can see right here. This is an example of the chat box. So we can go ahead and say, hello. And you can see here it's reflected right there. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. Going back to our main page, we will now be moving on to the body of the course subject. Now the course is subdivided into prelims, midterms, pre-finals, and finals. And each subdivision is formatted in pretty much the same way. I'm here to inform you on these little icons right here to help you identify what these are classified as. Now, first things first, you need to remember that you have to thoroughly read the instructions and descriptions in your course subject, because this will immediately help you to figure out what is asked of you and what you are supposed to do for your classes. Okay? Now let's look here. This icon right here, the one that looks like a clipboard, this means that you are supposed to answer something. It could be in the form of an exam, a quiz, or an assessment. Which you can see here, it's a formative assessment. Just read the instructions, and once you click on that one, alright, it will show you more details, like how many attempts are allowed for you, when the quiz will close, what is the time limit, and how you will be graded. Of course, if the quiz is closed, you will no longer be able to answer. Alright, let's go on to the next icon. Now this icon, this will tell you that this is a PowerPoint file. If it's a PDF file, it will show a small letter A for Adobe. Alright? And read the instructions again first before you click on the topic. Here we have the topic objectives, the instructions, and any reminders for assessments such as quizzes and etc. Now if you go back and click on that one, it will automatically download right here. So it will download the lessons that you have for the first week. Occasionally, your teachers will be posting videos on your course subject, so you can just go ahead and click on that to play it prior to answering any sort of assessment. Okay? Hopefully everyone is able to follow, because we are surely nearing towards the end. Now, this icon will tell you that you need to submit either an assignment, a project, or an activity. And in this case, this is an assignment with the instructions written here as well as the deadline here. If you click on that one, it will show you your submission status if you have attempted to submit, the grading status, how much you were graded, and your due date. If ever you are overdue, it will also remind you by how long you are overdue. Alright? Hope everyone is still listening. We're very near to the end. And now here for the last icon that you should take note is right here. This is a folder icon. This means that there are multiple files inside, so just go ahead and click on that one, because sometimes your teachers will upload multiple lessons in one folder. Alright, as you can see here, there are 2 files in the folder, and if you click on that one, you can also download the files. And that's it for our content. So, for a quick review of our course subject, we have here our title, we have here our course description, the learning outcomes, announcements, and the chat option. Okay, and here we have this icon, means that you have something to answer. This icon is usually for PowerPoints or any lesson files. This icon means that you have something to submit. Overall, the site is pretty much straightforward to navigate. Just don't forget to read instructions, and in cases of doubt, do not hesitate to ask your course instructors. We have now reached the end of our orientation. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I hope that this has been very helpful for all of you. Again, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.